So, let's get a Let's Play going. Let's spell the name correctly.
Yes, that would be helpful.
It would. So this is Master of Magic. You play a wizard. You're fighting against other wizards. And it's basically a Civ clone sort of thing. I'm not sure if Civ came first or if this came first, but... think Civ, except you're a wizard and you get magic.
Old man, you seek the spell of mastery.
The dramatic voice.
You have come.
That never gets old.
My work has already met.
If that is the truth, then your work must stop.
Man, what is this guy even?
I don't know. It looks like a sorcerer with a stick.
Could be. Oh no! He has red magic!
Looks like fire of some sort.
Which would make sense given this.
Fireball to the face! He is attacking the darkness.
Yeah. But Master of Magic and... Okay, now I actually get the pointer they wanted me to have. Let's start a new game. We want the land size to be small, because otherwise the game takes forever.
Tiny mini game.
Do we want to go normal or hard?
Normal. The one that most people will be doing.
Yeah. The thing about the number of opponents is kind of interesting, actually, because if you have one, then it's actually much harder than if there's four. Because with four, they have the same amount of resources to work with, no matter how many of them there are, and the number of wizards that are competing for those resources. It basically determines whether all of the NPCs will have time to, whether they can communicate with each other smoothly or not.
Is there a possibility of them offing each other?
Yes, there is.
I love that option.
Indeed, it's quite classy. This last one, we can have either very little magic or a ton of magic.
Let's look at those special effects.
Oh, ton of magic it is.
Merlin!
Each of these guys has a different picture, name, and specialties here. Stuff down here are like feats, basically.
I think all of these names are ripped off. That's terrible.
Yep, every single one. And they have different magic specialties. This guy has nature magic and life magic. Raven has sorcery and nature magic. Death and chaos.
Ooh, I love death and chaos. That sounds awesome.
Sorcery and chaos.
Hello, kitty cat. My cat wants to watch us too.
Jafar.
So, when did this come out in relation to,
This came out in 95.
When did Disney...
93 or 95. I don't know. It might have been slightly earlier, but I'm not sure on that. No, I think this came out before Aladdin, so...
Okay. If you say so. Ooh, dark, evil-looking thing.
Death magic and infernal power.
Horus looks interesting. Ooh, it's a dragon thing.
Straw is one of my favorites, and I will explain why on the next screen, because I want to make a custom dude anyway.
Okay.
And there's Taron. Freya. Horus.
Blonde.
Ariel.
Ariel.
Yeah. Tlaloc. And Kali. Okay, so the reason that I showed all of those is because those are the people we'll be fighting against. The game will choose 4 of them.
Aha, interesting.
Also, a useful game mechanic to know about is that there are 2 worlds. There's the normal world, which is all nice, and then there's the Mirren Plain, which is kind of blasted and terrible.
Ooh.
But they both have the same amount of resources, and there's only one wizard that starts on the Mirren Plain. This means he has an entire world to himself until other people figure out how to get from one to the other.
Nice.
Also, if you make a custom wizard, whatever picture you choose, such as that one, it means that none of the wizards you come up against will choose that picture. This means that if you happen to make a custom wizard with that picture, no matter what you do, no one will be on the Mirren Plain.
Nice. It's a good reason to choose it.
Do we want to choose that as our picture?
Yeah. Let's cheat. It's wonderful.
So do we want to be Straw or something else?
Name him Draco. It'll be great.
Oh sure, Draco it is. Okay, if we want to start on that world, we need to pick this.
Cool. We get all the resources.
Mm-hmm. We get... we have to choose from a smaller list of races, but it's worth it. I also usually choose... not that one sucks. Alchemy. Because you get gold and mana in this game, and normally if you convert between the two, you lose some in the transition.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have this, you can convert them back and forth for free.
Cool.
It helps you cheat a lot. Warlord means all of your units are better. Channeler. Ordinarily, when you cast a spell in combat, it's how much mana it takes and how much of that you can do in a single combat goes down the further out from your fortress it gets. Unless you choose this.
Okay.
Artificers can make stuff for their heroes. Well, they can make them better.
Okay. Cheaper.
Conjurer is a bonus to to conjuring. Because you can have summoned units. You can have units that you built in cities. You can also hire units if they choose to come visit you. Famous wizards get more people coming to them trying to sell them stuff or hire on. Charismatic makes the other wizards like you more.
That's a nice
And
one.
if we choose more stuff, then some of these will unlock. But we also need to choose a certain amount of these types of magic.
Okay.
And I don't care what types of magic we use. What do you think?
Chaos!
Okay. Primarily with corruption, destruction, and the elemental forces of change.
Nice.
How much of this do we want?
Lots is good. What's nature got in it?
Nature... It gives you some stuff for dealing with terrain, making terrain better. You get a spell that lets you look at large portions of the world map without having visited it. You can make your units better, you can make your units more protected. I don't think you get the heal spell there. You can also summon earth elementals, which are okay.
Let's see. Let's look at the other ones. Sorcery. Air and illusion.
It's not bad.
Death. I like death. This might be a bias of mine.
So, do we want this, or...
And you've played this before. What's a good balance?
The more books we have in a single topic, the more spells we start out with, and the better quality spells we start out with. The less magic books we have in general, the faster we'll be able to research the spell at the end of the game that makes you win automatically. Yeah, honestly, any balance will work. It just means you have to play differently.
Okay.
So much more fun if somebody who doesn't know what's going on makes the choice.
Man.